Let me finish. This is the father of the joint venture deals, the label deals,
That's right.
the production deals.
That's right.
This is the father. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna big up Dallas.
We kind of like confuse ourselves, prematurely pass judgment, and we're not realizing how much we can directly and indirectly affect everyone involved with our unwarranted opinion.
You go to these guys, they're in the club, go to their section. It's all men in the section.
You know, I'm about to go in this club. You know, we got a section. You know, you can come in with me if you want. And I'm like, word, for real? Like, that's what's up. Like, he was like, yeah. I was like,
there's some fresh footage making the rounds online featuring Busta Rhymes, Diddy, and a group of adult male workers. And it's just as outrageous as it sounds. A few months ago, Busta's former bodyguard known as Big Homie CC made some pretty bold claims about him, suggesting that Busta has had an interest in young men for years. According to Big Homie, this was common knowledge among people in the club scene. He said that club promoters would often arrange for young men to entertain Busta in the VIP area whenever he came out. Stick around until the end of this video to know more about this Hollywood mess. But of course, before we get any further, make sure first that you subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell for more videos like this.
What you say? What you say now, break? Give me some.
Just late night. Got my wig on.
Breezing.
This ain't no, I was like, this ain't no goddamn wig. This my don't need to be ashamed of what the fuck.
That's
That's you know what I'm saying? I'm bringing it to Toronto and Atlanta.
Opinions. So with that being said, I'm gonna reserve my opinions, and I'm gonna wish the best for everyone involved. Everybody probably need to mind their damn business until the truth is undisputed. At that point, justice needs to be served accordingly for everyone involved.
He did it. It was the complete shifting of the climate. We ain't never seen it before the same way. There's been a lot of greatness after, but they added to the floors of the skyscraper. He designed the foundation for that skyscraper to stand on.
Y'all see it? Legacy. Legacy, big outside. Hey ladies, legacy. Hey yo, royalty, legacy. Yeah.
what the?
Now, things have taken a new twist. Rumors are swirling that there's video from a party showing Busta and Diddy in a close situation with several men who were allegedly hired by Diddy for these gatherings. According to the drama, multiple men are now coming forward, sharing their experiences of Busta making inappropriate advances towards them. They say that Busta was always trying to get them to party with him, though not in the usual way, but more like what's been rumored about Diddy's parties. With all the attention on Diddy lately, many are starting to question Busta's behavior, wondering if he might be the next one facing allegations of pressuring men into these kinds of situations.
I think that we kind of like confuse ourselves, prematurely pass judgment.
Yeah, you see me with my beautiful young kings and queens. This is how the royalty bloodline will represent. Love y'all. I'm so damn happy.
Additionally, there are numerous clips out there showing Busta getting frustrated with women just for being themselves. For instance, one video shows him throwing a drink at a woman for touching him, raising eyebrows among fans about his behavior and attitude. Recently, Big Homie CC appeared on The Art of Dialogue and didn't hold back, labeling Busta a super zest monster and claiming he has a history of questionable interactions with young men. Big Homie suggested that this was an open secret in the industry, especially among club promoters, who knew they have attractive young men ready to entertain Busta whenever he attended an event.
Cornflakes, Ciroc and lemonade going. You know, everybody just chilling. You know, you dig. Boom. Man, let me show you. We got the fireplace jumping off.
Trip Ali recounted an experience where Busta invited him to his VIP section. Initially, Trip was thrilled, expecting a typical party atmosphere. However, things turned sour when he had an argument with a friend who didn't approve, which escalated into a fight and left Trip feeling abandoned.
At that point, justice needs to be served accordingly for everyone involved. You know what I'm saying? And again, it's unfortunate because I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. And I'm talking about for the victims, and I'm talking about for Diddy. So, you know, I'm gonna leave it there, and I'm gonna mind my business, and hopefully everybody can find it in their hearts to keep their opinions to themselves, and just know that every time you voice an opinion, you might be hurting somebody.
Breezing.
Listen, I was like, this ain't no goddamn way. This is my natural. I don't need to be ashamed of what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing it to Toronto and Atlanta. I'm coming to Atlanta.
In 2021, rumors resurfaced about Busta Rhymes, including allegations about his preferences and an incident where paparazzi spotted him leaving a Pride event with a trans woman. However, the focus shifted to his troubling history of aggressive behavior. Busta's legal issues date back to 2006, when he reportedly attacked someone for spitting on his car, leading to a weapon charge involving a machete found in his vehicle. More allegations surfaced over time, including a recent arrest for allegedly attacking a former driver over a money dispute, for which he pleaded guilty and received 3 years of probation.
One day I came to Daddy's house, and Diddy and Q-Tip and Big Fat Joe and them was in the studio. They was really like losing their mind in a crazy way. Like it was the most incredible reinvention.
In 2009, he was ordered to pay $75,000 to a fan who claimed Busta threw water bottles at him and that his bodyguard SA'd him after the fan attempted to leave a concert. Amid these controversies, Busta's close relationship with Diddy has been noted, as they share anger issues and a preference for younger men. There's even talk of footage online showing Busta and Diddy at a wild party with former male associates.
They call them fun boys. They'll say, we gotta have some fun boys in the section for Busta. Bro, Busta Rhymes wanted him in his section so bad. Like, what? Pulled him to the section, like through the rope, and tucked him off in the corner. So I'm looking like, well, he ain't.
A few months ago, Orlando Brown sparked controversy by claiming in a video that he had intimate encounters with several rappers, including Diddy, Busta Rhymes, and Drake. Given his history of substance overuse and erratic behavior, many dismissed his allegations as just another outrageous rant. However, as Diddy faces serious legal troubles, some are re-evaluating Orlando's claims. He has gained attention through viral interviews where he frequently mentioned Diddy, even before Cassie's lawsuit brought renewed scrutiny. Initially, many found Orlando's remarks humorous, but now some believe he may have been warning about Diddy all along.
We trying to shake up the world, baby. You know what I'm saying? We trying to do some here. You know what I mean? I got in my Diddy mode. I'm sorry, I started licking my lip. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yo, Diddy, you gave me the ooshka smash. You gave me the ooshka smuaf. The smooth smash. Diddy. Yeah, son. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You gave me the ooshka smuash. I love it, yo.
Following the news of Diddy's alleged crimes last November, Cam Capone invited Orlando back to his channel to discuss his earlier comments and 50 Cent's story about Diddy attempting to take him shopping.
Now, Fifth, when you continuously call Puff gay, does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. I said
Let me read it. Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I can no longer
Shit's
help you
confused.
guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January 19th.
That's why he says things. He doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he says something fabulous and he goes, "Yo, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party."
Currently, some believe that Orlando is intentionally putting on a crazy act, slipping in pieces of truth while masking them with bizarre claims to shield himself. Others argue that even if he's struggling with mental health issues, it doesn't mean he's lying about everything. In fact, some think his difficulties might come from serious trauma he faced in the industry. Recently, Orlando went viral again, stating he had slept with several men in the music world, not just Diddy, but also Busta Rhymes and others.
Can someone come to Hollywood and not and be successful?
Oh,
just making sure. Just making sure.
Yeah,
It's not a requirement.
Bro, the requirement is you gotta say no to Diddy. If it's new in the building, you know he gonna get it.
Don't take your girlfriend to a Diddy party.
Take the won't you? Yeah, worry about he is not. It was life changing for me, but not as life changing as Craig Mack almost killing Diddy. I mean, you Craig Mack. Tell me why you was finna kill Puff.
I'm not Craig Mack.
Lying! You lying like a mother. You mean to tell me Jay-Z ain't Craig Mack? You a liar, Kaz. On Pyro, you lying.
What the?
Yeah. And you did kill Diddy. And that's why
There are still plenty of people who don't take Orlando seriously, but some recent internet theory suggests that he might have a point after all. He pointed out that Andre Harrell was writing a book before his passing. Heavy D was also working on a book before he passed away. Kim Porter was involved in a book project prior to her demise. And Al B. Sure was filming a documentary about his life before he fell into a coma.
Not to know who's throwing the party.
Because I seen Tyrese say that he been to Diddy parties, but he never went to the after party.
Man, that's a lot of fucking in them after parties he be throwing. That's a lot of fucking. Jalil, I told you, it's two Diddies. It's over here. You better catch the short one.
Orlando alleges that Diddy uses sinister tactics to attract his victims and then forces them into strange Illuminati rituals to boost his wealth and fame. These aren't just random rumors. There has been a lot of buzz about Diddy's questionable actions, especially regarding how he supposedly manipulates young, unsuspecting guys into becoming his boy toys while pretending to mentor them.
What have you been to a Diddy party?
I've probably been to one, but I didn't know it was a Diddy party. Because it wasn't like no Diddy party. The best parties are not somebody's party. You never know. You never know. Like, unless it's the night of BET Awards, the AMAs, the Grammys, and they want you to know that they're throwing the party, then that's cool. But the best parties, you don't know who's throwing them.
Orlando went even further, claiming that Diddy coerced him into participating in one of these creepy rituals. Despite several victims coming forward, Diddy seems untouchable. Is the industry protecting him?
I've been in this shit since 5. You go next to certain people, bro, at 5, and you know they bigger than Diddy, bro. I've been around that. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of understand the level of where this man is and where they're trying to take him. You know what
Then there's the unsettling talk around Kim Porter's passing, with some suggesting it was an Illuminati sacrifice meant to enhance Diddy's fortune. At her funeral, Diddy reportedly had a 24-hour security around her casket, not letting anyone close. What was that all about? Orlando wasn't always the chaotic figure he's known as today. Remember him from That's So Raven? He was a star with a promising future, But after the show wrapped up in 2007, his life took a nosedive.
First you tell me Andrea's gonna kiss me, then you make me your boyfriend so I can't kiss her. Man, this is one big psychic ripoff.
You think it's easy being your girl? Okay, you don't take me anywhere, you don't buy me anything. It's not like I got ice. All right, I sit over a hot stove.
Tell Minnie Mouse to suck my sack like Raven did when she was black. When you hear that rat-a-tat, I suggest you.
That, yeah.
Yeah, well, I meant just that.
Just that?
Just that, yeah.
So
you know?
what do you mean to say like Raven did when she was black?
I mean, I told you in the first interview, I mean, she gave me, and then I gave her some, I do, yeah.
But what do you mean by that she was black part? Are you saying
Well, that's because of what she said.
So is she no longer black?
That same year, he was arrested for illegal substance possession in Houston, although he denied the narcotics were his. Later, he got a DUI and spent 27 days in jail for failing to complete a court-ordered alcohol education program. In 2016, he went to rehab but relapsed, leading to another arrest in 2018. People started to wonder if his erratic behavior was tied to dark secrets within the industry. During an interview, Orlando confirmed these suspicions, sharing that he had witnessed things in the industry that left him traumatized. He even accused Diddy of sleeping with him and trying to pull him into more of these freak-off sessions, claiming it happened more than once and sounded a lot like S.A. Take his latest conversation with Cam Capone News, for instance. While his comments weren't clear-cut accusations against Diddy, his bizarre rants and facial expressions caught everyone's attention. He mentioned getting into his Diddy mode and then started licking his lips, which seemed like he was throwing some serious shade at the music mogul. It was definitely awkward and raised a lot of eyebrows.
They said they found 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lube that Diddy would use for these freak-offs.
It was a slip and slide in that It was a slip and slide in that. Slip this way, slip that way. My taste just this great. I promise you, it was a slip and slide in that. They was slipping and sliding on every that came in one room.
Nick Cannon is definitely like one of one.
You said Nick? What's up with Nick?
One of ones.
What's up with Nick?
If you compare your career to somebody, who would it be?
Michael Jackson. That's me.
Never.
You're a liar.
What?
Lying ass. Lying ass. Michael, you lying ass.
Then Orlando Brown went off a bit on a rant, throwing out some cryptic phrases that sounded like complete nonsense. One of his comments, "Oosh gosh," left everyone confused. It seemed like he was hinting that there was more to his relationship with Diddy than what people think. The real twist, Brown openly said he actually enjoyed whatever he was alluding to, which only added to the mystery. Just when things couldn't get any stranger, his behavior took another unexpected turn.
And it's okay. I'm not talking about girls. The girls look at these like, ew, you her. The guys. The guys, okay? The guys. Jamie Foxx walks in the room and he says, hey, all girls, if you don't have a walk out of the room. And he's like, starts singing with the piano.
In a recent interview with Cam Capone, Brown dug deeper into the Diddy situation. He began by addressing the many rumors about Diddy, including lawsuits and ongoing speculation about his personal life. Brown shared stories about Diddy's infamous freak-offs and the craziness of his parties, along with some lessons he'd learned from keeping a low profile. One particularly wild story involved Diddy offering to take 50 Cent shopping, which got a lot of people talking. It's not every day that you hear about a big name like Diddy making that kind of offer.
Party. What is he talking about? That's the kind of stuff that when people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. I get uncomfortable. Like he said something to me one time, a long time ago, at Chris Lighty's wedding. He told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out. No, dude, take me. That's what a guy says to a girl.
While he showed some respect for Diddy, Brown made it clear that he knows where to draw the line. He described the chaos he witnessed at those parties and expressed his desire to stay away from it all. In another interview, he emphasized that when Diddy wants to party, the best choice is just to say no.
Yeah,
It's not,
easy.
it's not a requirement.
Bro, the requirement is you gotta say no to Diddy. If it's new building, you know he gonna get it.
Brown cautioned people to think carefully before jumping into risky situations. He recounted a crazy story about someone who said yes without considering the consequences and ended up in a messy situation, literally wrapped up in a blanket on a scorching day. He even got a bit philosophical, explaining how chasing success can lead you down a dark and dangerous road.
When Diddy got locked up, Meek Mill came out saying that he'll pay somebody $100,000 to investigate that he has nothing to do with anything with Diddy.
Man, look, you can't take back what your That's just like the video that's coming out with him and Will. With Will Smith getting the Will Smith. You ain't heard the Will Smith footage?
Yeah,
I
heard about
Will
it.
Smith. Then they got the Carl Winslow.
Switching topics, he shared some insight about Cassie, suggesting she might have had some idea of what she was getting into before everything unfolded. He gave a pointed warning about the pursuit of wealth, urging people not to trade their integrity for money. Beneath all the jokes and humor, it's evident that Orlando is hiding something deeper. He has seen and experienced some really troubling things at those parties, but he seems too afraid to fully open up, and fans are picking up on his discomfort. Orlando's outrageous claims didn't just stay on the internet. An old clip of 50 Cent came back to light, where he talked about Diddy once offering to take him shopping. 50 felt uneasy about it, thinking it was more like something you'd do for a girl. This stirred up more speculation, leading people to wonder if Diddy had been making similar moves on other celebrities. One name that came up was YK Osiris, who allegedly flew to Jamaica for a secret getaway with Diddy.
Nah, I ain't gonna say that. I heard about that though, but I ain't about to say that. But
What?
You and Diddy? You and Diddy? Yeah.
Yeah, you and Diddy.
You and Diddy what?
You and Diddy.
No.
They said he was. They said he was.
How you knew that? How you know
Now I'm about to Google because I ain't never heard this.
He said he was Diddy's boy toy.
Yeah, I was in Jamaica with him.
Oh, I see it now.
See?
Yes, I was in
YK
Jamaica with
Osiris
him.
in Jamaica with his alleged boo Diddy. Can we talk about Diddy new boy toy, YK Osiris? Why you did this to Diddy, man? It's messed up, man.
I'm just asking about rumors so he can clear it up. That's what the breakfast.
I didn't even know that.
Rumors about their relationship began in 2021 when they were spotted vacationing together. YK even shared a flirty photo of a shirtless Diddy lounging in a pool on Instagram, adding prayer hand emojis as if he were showing admiration or gratitude.
Ain't nothing that needs to be cleared up.
Who believed
That
that?
ain't nothing to be cleared
That's why I
up.
say I don't know what happened about that.
You heard that?
Yeah, I heard it, but I think it'd be crazy little talking stuff.
When you heard it, what did you say to yourself? Because I know your
I ain't
people.
worried about it.
But your partners in Jacksonville like, bro, what's up?
definitely called
Because
you.
they
I know
already
they
think the
definitely-
industry is a certain way.
Definitely Duval.
Nah. Like you say, he ain't in nobody.
I ain't never
So
heard that in my
a lot
life.
of people don't care about it. They ain't that be really.
Did you laugh or were you in?
Later, he posted a naked selfie of himself getting a massage, captioning it, "Listening to that Diddy, eating good fruit in the beautiful weather." Another picture showed him leaning in suggestively to eat fruit, which people suspected Diddy took. Many believe this trip was some kind of initiation, and YK's posts were a way of thanking Diddy for bringing him into the so-called Illuminati circle.
And when you Google his name, there's a rumor that pops up that he was Diddy's boy toy. Right?
Wait, so this is
So Charlamagne said
It's not true, but I told
It's not
after,
true, it's not
after
true,
he
it's
brought
not
up this stuff with you, I said, you know what 50 gonna say when he meets you?
Oh no, I don't know that was going on.
You know,
I can't wait to run into him again.
what you gonna say to him? Phil?
Puffy was playing with Miami. You know it was in Miami. Yo, look, that's what James Cruz used to say all the time. Miami. He's like Miami.
But YK isn't the only one linked to Diddy's strange world. Brashear Gray, who played Hakeem on Empire, also got connected to Diddy through a series of introductions, starting with talent manager Charlie Mack. Charlie helped Gray land an audition for Empire, then introduced him to Will Smith for mentorship. Will eventually connected Gray with Diddy since he wanted to be a rapper. Things turned dark from there, and at the time, few realized how unsettling the situation was. Nobody knew the full extent of Diddy's alleged activities.
Everybody wants to be successful and a celebrity and stuff like that, but it comes with, sometimes and,
Right? Jaguar Wright later disclosed that both Will and Diddy were manipulating young men like Gray under the guise of mentorship, drawing them into creepy, ritualistic sessions. She recounted a scary incident where Gray and Meek Mill allegedly ran out of Will's house in fear after one of these events, screaming for help.
Yeah.
They're both bisexual, do weird things in their house, and young men have left their house fucking screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mills. Bashir Gray. Left that house fucking screaming. August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick. He needed the help.
Speaking of Meek Mill, there have been whispers that he also got caught up in Diddy's freak-offs. A disturbing audio clip supposedly recorded by one of Diddy's former bodyguards detailed a wild party where the champagne was spiked and everyone ended up passed out, except for the bodyguard, who heard explicit and troubling noises coming from a room with Diddy inside. The bodyguard described hearing balls slapping against cheeks and people crying out for Diddy, calling him daddy.
I smoke, nigga. Like, I smoke and I had my own weed, but like everybody was passed out. Yo, Diddy had that man in the room. Look, yes, I put my ear to the phone and I brought the phone because Diddy started going in overdrive. I ain't know what the on, but I just heard balls slapping against. I heard niggas struggling to take. I heard niggas being like, yeah, daddy.
This isn't the first time Meek has been linked to Diddy in a questionable way. There's a video of him in a pool, his back arched as if in pain, while Diddy filmed and referred to him as daddy.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Jaguar Wright later alleged that the leaked audio was recorded by Nicki Minaj while she was dating Meek Mill. She supposedly kept it under wraps until she found the perfect moment to reveal it about Diddy.
You think that audio that they put out was real?
Yeah, that was him. Nicki put that out there. That Nicki recorded that at the freak off in the Calabasas. She been waiting to drop that shit on Meek. She just wasn't going to tell nobody it was Diddy. But now that Diddy out there, why not?
With all these accusations and stories swirling around, it looks like there's a lot more to Diddy's idea of mentorship than what appears on the surface. Whether it's YK Osiris, Bashir Gray, or Meek Mill, a common thread seems to be manipulation, secrecy, and unsettling initiation rituals many think are connected to the Illuminati. As for the person claiming to have recorded the audio, it's likely someone who got paid for it. He mentioned he was just standing there, received money, and the rest is history. It's pretty clear that Diddy lures these men in with dreams of career success, only to pull them into bizarre ritualistic gatherings. If you look closely, most of these guys haven't been the same since getting involved with him. Orlando Brown, who once starred on Disney, is now dealing with mental health and addiction issues. Bashir Gray's career is a mess, and he's facing legal troubles. Meek Mill's career has also taken a hit, and that's just scratching the surface. There are even dark rumors suggesting that Diddy might have sacrificed people, including his ex, Kim Porter, to gain more power.
I need to know, do you think that Diddy killed Kim Porter?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because of all the videotapes, because of the book, because of all the people she gave copies of her book to, or at least chapters, because of everything that she had on him, because of the tape that she used to blackmail him into a relationship and into a raise of him being sodomized by Andre Harrell. And I am not saying that allegedly, because I heard her and Kim Muir talking about it in the booth of the bathroom while snorting cocaine at the Kit Kat Club.
Hey.
When Kim passed away, it was said she passed away from pneumonia, but many people were skeptical. The initial autopsy by coroner Ed Winter revealed toxins in her body, hinting she could have been poisoned. Before he could investigate further, Ed was removed from the case and later passed under mysterious circumstances. Recently, a close friend of Kim raised eyebrows by scrutinizing Diddy's potential involvement in her demise. While whispers and rumors have been circulating, we're now getting some juicy details from someone who truly knew Kim. During a revealing chat on the infamous podcast with Vanessa Gregadius and Natalie Robmed, Kim's friend Sahara Lottie didn't hold back. She described Kim and Diddy's relationship as anything but perfect. Sahara suggested that Diddy was involved in some dark activities and that Kim was his only source of light. She painted a picture of their connection that was toxic, filled with dark energy that went beyond the physical. It was spiritual, too. Sahara hinted that Kim's passing might have been some sort of spiritual sacrifice for Diddy, raising serious questions about what really happened. Thinking back to the 90s when Kim first entered Diddy's life, she wasn't just another face. She was an assistant to Andre Harrell at Uptown Records, where she first met Diddy. Their relationship lasted over 2 decades, but it wasn't a fairy tale. Sahara painted a picture of a toxic cycle where Diddy would cheat and then pull Kim back in whenever she tried to create some space. It was like they were stuck in a tug-of-war, with Kim trying to escape while Diddy always reeled her back in. After Kim passed away, Sahara revealed unsettling details about how Diddy would offer her $1 million whenever he sensed she was pulling away. Even when they weren't officially together, he was always in Kim's life. Sahara remembered visiting Kim and hearing Diddy's calls non-stop. He just wouldn't let go, even when they were both trying to move on. Kim passed away from pneumonia at 47 in 2018, leaving her complicated relationship with Diddy open to speculation. They shared 3 children, and Diddy adopted Kim's oldest son, which made it harder for her to leave him. Sahara revealed that Kim felt emotionally and spiritually drained by Diddy's controlling behavior, feeling trapped in a cycle of exhaustion. Sahara noted that Kim was affected by Diddy's dark energy, and any sign of her interest in another man provoked Diddy's possessive reactions. He would reach out to her like it was just a casual connection, but Kim felt cornered, fearing that ignoring him would leave her isolated. Before her passing, Kim expressed to Sahara her reluctance to attend Diddy's 50th birthday in Turks and Caicos, with Sahara noticing a troubling change in Kim's voice during their last conversation. Soon after, Kim sent a cryptic text saying, "Kimberly down," and the next day, she was gone. Speculation about Diddy's darker tendencies has persisted, especially given the 2 autopsies conducted on Kim, one deemed suspicious and the other citing pneumonia, as they raise questions about her passing circumstances. Diddy's influence and the eerie rumors surrounding him create a pretty unsettling picture. There's always been this Illuminati vibe around him. Jelly Roll even shared a story about a time where he almost met Diddy but got a strange feeling and decided to skip it. In an interview on the canceled podcast with Tana Mongeau, Jelly described his bizarre experience on Jimmy Kimmel Live, where he backed out of a photo opportunity with Diddy at the last moment for reasons he still can't explain. He hinted that sharing this story could get him in trouble, but felt it was worth it. The internet is buzzing with these revelations, and many people are demanding answers. Whether or not justice will happen is uncertain, but one thing is for sure: everyone is watching closely. It's not just those women he exploited. He's also taken advantage of his artists. Greed and power seem to be his driving forces. It's hard to believe he's still a free man, and it looks like he might be using his wealth to silence people. But what do you think about these shocking claims about Diddy? Do you believe he sacrificed people for fame? Will his alleged victims ever heal from their experiences with him? Share your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to check out this other messy video for more juicy details.